Hey, I like BLTs. I made a crispy brown pork with celery, like Sichuan. It was alright. It was a little salty, but I know what I would do next time, so. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yes, a lot of times that's just easier. Oh, in the microwave. Shit. We have a huge glass jar of bacon fat in our fridge. We cook with it a lot, or at least my dad does. I kind of don't cook with it as much just because it is kind of unhealthy, but every once in a while it's really good, especially for eggs. Eggs are my favorite thing to use bacon fat for. Um, you can also make like when you grill grilled cheeses, you can toast the bread in bacon fat instead of butter or mayo. But that's like really crazy. It's also really good for like fried eggs, because the smoke point on bacon fat is so high. Alright, now that I remember that this guy is here. Do you understand how this works, dude? You have to come down the stairs. He does not, because he just de-aggroed. I'm probably not going to stream for so long today. I'm pretty tired. But I want to at least get to the boss that's near the end of this area. Probably we won't get to Messmer today, but we'll see. Probably is. Ugh, I don't want to do this. This is like my least favorite area in the DLC. What was that? I think I just slammed into something. Mm. Alright, well. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. Yep. Saw this earlier. Nice. God, that guy's got mad hops. Okay. Alright. I want to get to the third floor. Oh, damn it. Floor 2. Not this one. Forgot that this guy's here. I see it. Now I see it. There we go. Still don't really have enough. Oh, I almost have enough. Yeah, I need like 700 more. And I have it. Cool. Now I don't care what happens. It's just really hard to lose that many runes, which I expect to do in this next area. You will see why. It will become readily apparent why I am so concerned about losing runes. This is what I meant when I was like, oh, this is the research hall times 10. And there is a fire knight up here. There might be more than one. But the fire knight's the main concern. Lightning Strike is great. I love it, but it has a very limited range. So, when I played on my sorcery character, I made heavy use of Loretta's Great Bow and Loretta's Mastery, which are the two super long range spells. I just don't really have the tools for that, unfortunately. I have to be very careful. Mostly bats, but they are dangerous. Where is that Fire Knight? I think he's on the other side. And the one thing that I don't like about Lightning Strike, other than its lower range, is that he does this, like, the character does this, like, step forward when you use it. And that has absolutely hurt me before. Alright. Yeah, see? So a lot of times I will sacrifice a shot if it means not doing that step forward. Sometimes that means not having the range to do what I need to do. Where is that fucking Fire Knight? Not seeing him up here. Or still, I'm not seeing the Fire Knight. Ah, God. Is he on this level? No, that's the bat. Oh, there he is. Okay. I don't really have much that I can do here. do that. There I go. It's alright. Okay. It's alright. I love gold! That should be enough. I'll do one more though, because I want to make sure I use... No, I don't. I don't care if I use this, because if I lose those runes, whatever I have left over, I'm going to be really upset. Heavy load, that's kind of a problem. Black bow, okay. Okay, yeah. This is definitely what I want to use for this. And it's a somber weapon. That's what I like to see. So I really didn't need all of those echoes, because it's cheap to level. Yeah, I only needed like 10,000. Alright, we'll try this out. What arrows do I want? Ah, these are great bows. I'm trying to decide what arrow I want to use, because I want this ideally to hit it in one hit. Lightning weakness. That explains why they're so weak to lightning bolts. Haha. That is what I want, actually. No, yeah, I'll do. I'll do 25. 250 is a lot. Alright. Let's try this again. Yeah, I agree. Apparently I didn't put it in there. I love when bats fall. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, you are flying, but they can only kind of fly if there's, like, stuff beneath them. Which is crazy. Ooh, be careful. Be so careful. You can't reach me from here. I also don't think I... I'm whiffing most of these. I need to... Unfortunately, it's getting to the point where I almost can't hit him either. Yeah, he's... Oh, I don't want him to walk there. But he's going to. If I can, like, lure him over here, that would be helpful. Yeah, he's gonna come back over here. There's also a ladder down here, so if I fall this way, that's good. Very tense. If I hide, I wonder if he'll go back to his spot. Because he can't reach me here. Okay, I think I de-aggroed him. Going down the ladder? He is. But I still have the terrain advantage. He still sees me, but he's going to come down the ladder. And when he does, I'll be ready because he's like almost gone. Yeah, because that's the only thing he has is the terrain advantage. That shouldn't have come closer, dude. Okay. Not smart. Now I have to be very careful. And there is at least one bat. So. But I don't think I have to go over there because I already got the items from there. Okay. Whew, okay. Now I just have to be so careful. That's where I came from. Do that later. This is what I gotta focus on. Getting that item. This is what I was looking at before. I saw that I was like, how do I get down there? But I'm not done with this area. Ah, there's another one down there. Ta-da! Alright. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, there is one, like, right there on that. You can see it from here. I would need to be lower down. I don't know what floor that is the problem. The goat, okay. I need to remember that, but it's probably not that important, because I don't think it's like a fragment or anything. No, that's not right. That leads me back to the rest of the storehouse, which I've already mostly explored. No, I don't need to do that yet. I don't approve of messages that say things like praise the message. Man, I should be able to open that door. Very important weapon for this next boss. Salad fork time! I got a bunch of your messages all at once just now. Not at the spamming, but, not in a spammy way, but just like, I got like a chunk of 4 messages all at once. Okay, I only have 3. This is what he used to knock me off. Hey, it's still there. All the specimens are still there. So, you know, maybe she did. She certainly prevented them all from being burnt up. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't need a rune arc. I should be okay. If... Okay. There's a very specific way I have to do this. Oh no, that's not what I want. I need to lead him into the room. Over here. Come here, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have summoned her. Yeah, I shouldn't have summoned her, because now it's too hard to control. Okay, 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 okay. Go, 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 go. Yes, okay. Okay. Summon. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. This has never happened before. Shit. Okay. You see what I'm going for. Okay. I shouldn't have summoned. I shouldn't have summoned. That was not the right move. The idea is I want him to try and charge into this building to try and reach me, but the summon kind of screwed it up, which is not her fault. She was doing the best she could. One more ought to do it. Okay, let's try this again. Got him. Woohoo! I have him right where I want him. Oh god, okay. That guy is not worth fighting normally. I refuse. I refuse. He is such a pain in the ass. He's just got like these. He seems like a boss that should be fought on torrent, but he is so fast and his hitboxes are so fucked up that there's really no point in doing that. So you have to fight him on foot, but he's too fast to fight on foot. I hate that guy. Least favorite boss in the DLC. Least favorite, even more so than the final boss, which I think has merits. This guy sucks. We're going this way to this thing. Surprise Almanaric. Mm-hmm. So, Gaius is actually totally optional, but there's 5 Shadow Tree fragments here. Like, come on. Not really optional. And a bunch of Blessed Bone Shards, which you need for some higher level crafting. But the main thing you go here for is the fragments. Oh, that's where the horse... Okay. I understand now. That was where the Shadow Tree avatar was. That's why it's called Shadow View. Now I can level up twice. 17. Getting pretty close. Turn in the Remembrance. And we get his armor. Except his legs, which we picked up at the shack. Yeah, so she had his greaves because he doesn't have legs, because he's also an Albinauric. Which speaks well to Radahn that he did that, considering everyone else in the Golden Order seems to abhor them. Mm-hmm. And this is hidden behind a statue of Marika. Yeah, it's like heavenly. I'm gonna bait him over here because there's actually another one over there. Bet you weren't expecting to see these assholes. Unfortunately, at this point, we kind of outclass them by a lot. Another blessing of America. Yeah, I can probably just fight this guy. I might as well. I want to go up that path, not this one, but I'll take care of this guy first. Oh, come on. Alright. Alright, you dumbass. I'm going back this way, but I just want to heal up. Nope, not this way. Next one. That part always makes me really emotional. Yeah, that's like the best part of the DLC is that area. Because it just like it explains like everything. Ugh. Okay. Calm down. So we got a couple things we got to do. There's. Oh no, you know what? I'm not doing that. There's no reason to do that. So I'm just gonna run to this. This is the second finger ruin. Many sleeping lampreys. No, don't go that way. I don't want to go that way. There's a falling star beast over there, and I do not want to fight it. See if I can get there with minimum fuss. Ugh. Ugh. That scene is so, like, ugh. To answer your question, yes, this is America's home. This is where America was originally from, before she became a goddess. So, her campaign against the Horn Scent is driven by what happened to her people in the jails when they were shoved into jars. It's also why the omens, the misbegotten, everyone that isn't like a normal human have been like so like radically oppressed. Because she took basically everything that they found holy and was like, you know what? This is a sin now. Yeah. Apparently that was too hard. Hold on. They roll it out kind of gradually. Like, here's the horn scent. They have a lot of horns. They think that this is a good thing, which is in stark contrast to the Golden Order. Mesmer has been sent to them to kill them all for totally unknown reasons. And then you, eventually you come across the jails and the Jar Saints, and you see, like, whoa, they've been shoving people into jars while they're still alive, rather than, the Erd Tree has something similar with, the warrior jars. Those are clearly not, like, any kind of gestalt being. You know, they have one personality. They're animated by the corpses, but it's something very different, obviously. Um, I gotta focus here. I'll finish later. So then you're like, but you still don't have an answer. And you come across Bonnie Village, obviously, and they're like, oh, the shamans, they heavily persecuted the shamans and almost wiped them out. Shit. I should have focused. Addis was better at this than I was. These skinless fuckers are tough to deal with. Okay. Hi, Oslo. And then eventually you get to the shaman village if you investigate carefully enough. And then you're like, oh, Marika was a shaman. That's why. That's why this has all happened. Hi. Hi. Hi, Yelly boy. Hello. Fun fact, this is how you get to the top part of Rabbit's Rise. There's a lot going on, so don't feel too bad. Can you sit down, Oslo? I'd like for you to sit. Yeah, I don't mind explaining. I know FromSoft lore can be very, like, obscure and opaque. I'm just trying to get Oslo to sit down. You sit down, baby? Oh no, you want me to keep scratching. Okay. Sit down. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Oslo. Sit down. Sit down. Oslo. Thank you. Thank you. Now, was that so hard? Was that so hard? It's like, yes, I wanted to stand on you. I'm like navigating with my right hand.
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above.
The third map? I didn't realize that. Oh, right. This is a map of where we are. This is a map of where we are.
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship, but I must admit, Count Ymir did seem very pleased. Perhaps an exception is in order. Ymir is a shining star, in our eyes. The only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night. I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Ymir. Now, be on your way.
There's really not a closer grace, I guess. Okay, I guess I'll ride back. I should have done this before, but I was emotional. Good boy. Are you my good boy? Yeah? You want out? You want out? Go out? Apparently not. Oh, also, that spell that we picked up, that the Minor Erdtree spell, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Minor Erdtree. That's the same spell that Melina uses when you summon her to fight against. Is it Morgott? Yeah, Morgott. She uses that to heal you and boost your power. So that's another confirmation that Marika is Melina's mother. Don't really need a confirmation of that, but it's also nice to have that spell. Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. I thought so. Normally he meows to tell me yes, but he didn't this time. Go on. He's getting wiggly. This is a little high. I think this is right here. Guess I didn't need to jump down that high. I just wrapped around, but I didn't know where that was. This is definitely not it. Okay. I'll, like, wrap around. Yeah, right here. Some big jumps here. Puppet of Anna. very much like Jolin.
No.
I can't talk to you about it? Okay. I could.
Oh, yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a greater night to come. Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start? Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady. May you join the glimmering stars above.
You want to again, Aslan? He doesn't know what he wants. I think he wants my water, honestly. So something is wrong with the Mother of Fingers. Which you would assume is the greater will. But it is not. Count Ymir is gone.
No.
And Jolin still doesn't want to talk to me. Yeah, you would assume that the greater will just created the fingers, but they did not. At least, not directly. Big finger ruins. Big finger ruins. Invaded by Sword Hand of Night Anna. No summons.
Be on your way. Stop. What did you just say? Wait, no. Say nothing. I have one star alone, and only his words will do. I will say this much. I am in your debt, but I will hear no more. I have one star alone, and only his words will do. Be on your way. I will hear no...
Does not want to hear it, unfortunately. This thing? I don't care about... Oh. Very gross. God, Yusuf is so great. Great name, great character. So fucked up. One more bell to ring. Baby, can you sit down? I'm about to fight a boss. Oh shit, I should have done this first. First time I fought this boss, it was very hard. Second time, I couldn't even finish her attack. Yes, very much so. That was a microcosm. That spell that Ymir gave us, she summoned a big one and sucked herself away. Back into space, presumably. The mother of all two fingers and finger creepers. So everything, all the fingers that we have met, all of them, a daughter of the Greater Will, and the first shooting star to fall upon the lands between. So similar to the Elden Beast, in fact. First, we're gonna trade this in because it's got some important lore drops. One of the most important lore drops, I think, to understanding the cosmology. Yeah, they're kind of, I think you can kind of think of them that way. This is fun. You can use it to cast both sorceries and incantations. So, very convenient. So, yeah. The whole fucking time, not the Greater Will. Metir. Because she was not receiving messages from the Greater Will anymore. Greater Will was not saying shit. This is some Gnostic shit. Like, that was the demiurge that we just killed. No real choice, though. Staff of the Great Beyond is too good. So that's what Ymir meant when he was like, Marika was being led astray. Because she wasn't communicating with the Greater Will at all, she was communicating with Metir. More Jolan. So, somebody gonna attack me? Supposed to. Maybe I need to rest again.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Ymir most irreparably, such that he wishes for your death, and I must attend to the Count's concerns.
Fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother.
So all those spells that he used, that he taught us. Very much so. He ate a thingy? Oh, do you mean like the umbilical cords? No, that was the fingers that he had all up and down his chest. He, like, gave birth to them out of his own skin. Although, wait. Maybe, but I don't think so, because not everybody who eats one of those things gives birth to many, many fingers. But I guess it's certainly possible. I guess I don't know.
Count Ymir, the stars, the sky. I see them not. Oh, it blinds, as if our night simply never was.
Me too. So if you give Queequeg, or whatever the fuck his name is, or Jolan an Iris of Occultation, which is like the dark version, you'll get their weapons. If you give them the Iris of Grace, you'll get their ashes. So I actually I wish I had given the other guy an Iris of Occultation, because I would have preferred to have his weapon. I don't really... Okay, Oslo. I don't really intend on summoning him. But I definitely prefer Jolan's ashes. Her katana is pretty cool, but yeah. I would rather have her. We got one more thing to do with the finger sorcery quest. Oslo, can you settle down, baby? He's not used to me talking this much. Yeah. The music for this is just so heartbreaking. It's the same chords from the opening and from the final battle, but it's just the soft strumming of those chords. No other part to the song. Usher Anna into Sword Hand of Night Jolan's Spirit Ashes. You can also reverse it, but I would never do that. So that jail where we found their armor is probably where they were raised. They're together now. And that wraps up Count Ymir's quest. We did that. The only things left to do is take on Messmer. Which I can probably do. Only an hour and a half. I get a lot done. I didn't think we were going to get to Messmer today, but we definitely are.
I see. You're here for some spirit tuning.
Freya has moved on, as has Ansbach. Oh, this was, wait. No, this is the way to Rao. Okay, this is like the shortcut for when the next part of the story. Oslo, please sit down. Okay. This is what I saw before. not remember which way I was supposed to go. This way? No. This way. I have to climb it. Now I remember. That's why I had to turn the lever. Okay. Yeah, and then I go across the guy. There's that other. Very nice. This was the other one I saw. Too far. Too far. Come on. I'll never fight one of those guys normally if I can avoid it. Skill of Cood. Cood Goose, yes. Let me check real quick. This might be like Egon, where I have to summon him inside the boss arena. They're both inside the arena. Alright, well. I can do
Mongrel intruder. that tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
He thought he was just that one snake.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Not suffer. A lord devoid of light. No, mother. Forgive me. Soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
Love if one of you guys would help me. Damn it! Damn it, you guys. Ugh. Okay. That's alright. It's a little easier outside of the cutscenes. Because it teleports you to like the middle of the arena rather than like the front. So.
Messmer, foe of my beloved, vengeance for the flames
I'll say this. He is an impaler. No, damn it. Nope, I'm dead.
A lifeless creature.
That's alright.
Mesmer! In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Narka. A curse upon thee.
Accursed Mesmer, my clan's suffering, their pain, all that they felt. Do you understand now? Your ugliness. Ah!
You good, man? Okay. World's most normal man. Almost where I'm gonna stop leveling. Okay. Alright. Western Rampart it is. This is what we came here for. Burns the sealing tree said to be found at the old Rao ruins. Mesmer, much like his younger sister, bore a vision of fire. Yep. I mean, they're all siblings, but like, you know how like all of Marika's children are sort of grouped together? And the trailer also implies that despite his red hair, he was not a child of Radagon. Of course you get his gear. Best reason to kill somebody, taking their gear. Yeah. You want to go out? Alright. So we go to the Western Rampart, we went there, and then into the Ruins of Rao. And this is the final area. Beautiful, but I find it very annoying. Our goal is the ceiling tower in the distance, the one veiled in shadow. We're going there to bring the kindling from Mesmer, and burn the thorns. Not unlike what Melina did for us, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I didn't want to stream too long, and I think that's, yeah, it's about 2 hours, right about where I wanted to stop, so. Yeah. Next time we will do the Ruins of Rao and burn the tower open.